Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we are going to look at the 4 latest Arsenal news. The first Arsenal news is that the Northern Echo has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms Arsenal received good news in their pursuit of player, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Ecuador international and Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Moises Caicedo. Arsenal will be looking to sign some central midfielders in this summer transfer window, and it's revealed that they have received some good news in pursuit of Moises Caicedo. Arsenal have received some good news on their pursuit of Moises Caicedo, as another club interested in him might not get him. The 21-year-old midfielder is considered to be one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, as he helped Brighton to a 6th position on the Premier League table. Arsenal has been in pursuit of Caicedo for some time now, and it seems that they are closer to securing his signature. Newcastle United was also interested in signing Caicedo, but they are not in a position to offer anything close to the £80 million that Brighton are currently demanding for the Ecuadorian. As per reports by the Northern Echo, Caicedo is much more likely to end up at Arsenal. The addition of Moises Caicedo could be crucial for Arsenal's future success. He is an excellent midfielder who can play both defensively and offensively, making him an ideal fit for Mikel Arteta's system. With Granit Xhaka's future at Arsenal uncertain, Caicedo could be a perfect replacement for him. Caicedo has already shown his quality at Brighton and has been linked with several top clubs across Europe. However, it seems that Arsenal is leading the race for his signature, and if they manage to sign him, it would be a significant coup for them. Arsenal has been rebuilding their squad under Mikel Arteta over the past few seasons, and they have made some significant signings like Thomas Partey and Gabriel Magalhaes. The addition of Moises Caicedo would further strengthen their midfield, and it could be a step towards challenging for the Premier League title again next season. In conclusion, Arsenal's pursuit of Moises Caicedo has received a boost, as Newcastle United is not in a position to match Brighton's asking price. Caicedo is an excellent midfielder who could be crucial for Arsenal's future success. With the Gunners finishing second in the Premier League this season, signing Caicedo could be a step towards challenging for the title next season. The second Arsenal news is that Calcio Mercato has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms Arsenal ready to compete for signing as attacker keen on move and tussle on way, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Nigeria international and Villarreal attacker Moises Caicedo. On April 21st, we covered a claim made by Mundo Deportivo that Arsenal are going crazy to sign Samuel Chukwueze. It was also stated the Villarreal star is aiming to change clubs in the summer. The winger finished the 2022-23 season with 13 goals and 11 assists from 50 games, and that has seen him draw interest from several clubs. Calcio Mercato state Arsenal are included in this list when explaining AC Milan's desire to secure his services. The Serie A side are looking to bolster the right side of their attack, and the 24-year-old represents the ideal profile for Stefano Pioli. It's said they will face strong competition from Arsenal, Real Madrid, and a few other clubs to land the Nigeria international. His deal expires in 2024, and the report states a transfer will depend a lot on Villarreal, who have not set a price tag for the attacker so far. In addition to this, Chukwueze's decision would also be important, considering his being wanted by several clubs. This is when Arsenal are mentioned, and it's stated they are ready to compete with Milan to snatch the yes of the player. Calcio Mercato's title states Milan have a strategy to beat competition from Arsenal and Real Madrid to sign Chukwueze. Within the report, it's claimed they plan to make contact with him in the next few days. Whether this will be enough for Milan to overcome competition Arsenal and other clubs remains to be seen. The third Arsenal news is that Dean Jones has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms £75 million superstar would raise levels at the Emirates, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Nigeria international and Villarreal attacker Moises Caicedo. Arsenal signing Chelsea forward Kai Havertz would push up the level of Mikel Arteta's squad, believes journalist Dean Jones. The German has been linked with a move to the Emirates, and Jones can understand why the Gunners would be interested in him. As per the Telegraph, Arsenal are thought to be monitoring Havertz's situation at Stamford Bridge. The same outlet states that Real Madrid are also interested in the 24-year-old, but signing him this summer will not be a cheap operation. According to The Guardian, Arsenal's London rivals want £75 million for their attacker, who has just 2 years left on his contract. He was Chelsea's top scorer in the Premier League last season, finding the back of the net 7 times, via Transfermarkt. Jones is confident that Havertz would improve Arsenal's squad. Speaking to Give Me Sport, the transfer insider said, "If they're going to genuinely look to keep pushing up the levels of this squad, then Kai Havertz, I think, would do that. And we're looking at a situation here where Arsenal obviously had an interest in Mason Mount when he had his situation on the line at Chelsea. Man United are going to probably beat them to that, but if Arsenal were interested in Mason Mount, then why wouldn't they be interested in Kai Havertz? There's obviously a distance between being interested in a player and actually being able to pull it off, but Kai Havertz might give you some value in this market. If Arteta is looking for a new forward, then Havertz could be a good option. He has Premier League experience and can play up front or as an attacking midfielder. When Gabriel Jesus is unavailable, the Germany international, who has been described as a superstar by current teammate Cesar Azpilicueta, is easily someone the Arsenal boss could turn to. However, if his price tag really is £75 million, then perhaps the Gunners should also consider some other options. It's a lot of money for a forward who isn't the most prolific, while Arteta's team is already quite fixed. There is no guarantee that he would be a starter at the Emirates. The final Arsenal news is that Portuguese outlet Record has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal keen on player, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Nigeria international and Sporting CP defender Ousmane Diomande. Arsenal have reportedly expressed an interest in signing 19-year-old Sporting CP defender Ousmane Diomande this summer, according to Portuguese outlet Record, via Sport Witness. Arsenal have made an approach for Sporting Lisbon centre-back Ousmane Diomande, but the Portuguese outfit are planning to retain him this summer and have closed the door to any potential transfer away from the club. Sporting's Diomande has now been added to Arsenal's list of summer transfer targets for the right-sided centre-back position. And many Gunners fans would be familiar with the name, as Mikel Arteta's side were looking to sign Diomande from Midtjylland back in January after the Ivorian wonderkid shone on loan at Portuguese second-tier side Mafra. Arsenal explored a deal to buy Diomande and loan him to Sporting, but their requirement for a new midfielder amidst a heated title race with Manchester City meant the move was called off. Sporting CP did end up winning the race to sign Diomande and signed him permanently for a fee of €7.5 million, tying him down to a long-term contract until 2027 and inserting an €80 million release clause in his contract. The 19-year-old could be seen as one for the future. But he is already showing real potential with Sporting, impressing in 15 appearances since joining in January. Since Arteta took over as Arsenal manager, the Spaniard and Edu Gaspar have targeted young talent around the world in their recruitment. It's certainly a strategy that's worked so far. They may continue with their philosophy of signing younger players by landing Diomande in the near future. Having said that, Sporting are not willing to let him go this summer and have told the same to the players' representatives. The report says that they have him locked in Lisbon, and Arsenal will have activate his €80 million buyout clause to bring him to London in the upcoming transfer window. That's an absolute fortune for a 19-year-old young defender who's still relatively inexperienced at the very top level. With a summer move looking highly unlikely, maybe Arsenal can try their luck again in 2024 and negotiate a reasonable fee for their target. Do you know the Arsenal news on Ilkay Gundogan? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.